Hey everyone, how's it going today? I wanted to make a quick video just showing the Toyota Highlander lights. These are going to be the interior lights as well as a plate light. So what we're going to do is actually look at a company here called Fireflies. It's a company here in Houston, so it was pretty cool to see. Pretty much includes a pry tool, then you need a little flathead screwdriver. So I'm going to get into it now. It's going to be pretty simple here. I'm not going to waste any time talking about the product or anything like I've seen in other YouTube videos, so just want to get to it and show you what we got. So I'm simply going to start with the floodlight here. Put your pry tool right along the side, push out towards you like this. Very simple. Now the next thing I'm going to do, disconnect it here, and then you use the actual flathead to pop off these little pieces on the side to take this cover off, as well as use it to take right here off, right here, as well as right here, and you can get to the light. So actually there is a little plastic piece right there in the center. You'll lift that up and then just slide it down. Pops this piece off pretty easily. So again, there's these two little pieces on the side. You lift them up and you're ready to access the bulb. Put the new one in and you're all set. Now I'm not 100% sure if there is a certain side you have to flip it on, so what I'm going to do is test it before I actually put it in. See? No light here, so flip it around, see if it works that way. There we go. So we're all set. Simply going to put this cover back on here. Looks as if it slides into some tabs, so you want to make sure that the tabs are aligned. There we go. Then slide your other piece back on. Simply pop it back in. And there we go. I'm going to knock out the other side here really quick. We'll get to some others. Now I'm working on the vanity light here. Simply the same thing. Just push your pry tool up there, kind of pull down. There we go. Simple as that. You have your light right here. So try to do it one-handed here. Looks as if it's held in, so I have to take off this tab and take a better look. Now this tab itself, you can simply push these two sides here and pry it off, but it actually didn't look like it needed it. So I'm going to put the new light in here. Flip it around. There we go. Put this little cover here back on. And we're good to go. Oh, looks as if the tabs came off. I can get that all set here and show you what it looks like. I simply had the bulb flipped around the way that it needed to go, so once I actually turned everything 180 degrees, snapped right into place. Looking good. Then I got the other side installed here. Super simple, and remember, if it doesn't light up, flip it around to the other side. Now these lights here, They actually have LEDs that are built into a circuit board, so you're not able to switch them out, which really kind of stinks. Now I'm actually moving on to these rear passenger lights here. I already have one swapped out. It's pretty easy. You'll see the piece actually fall, but just kind of dig your pry tool underneath there. There's two little clips, so I'll show you here. Right here and right here. Now in taking the lights out, I touched the last one and it was really hot, burned myself, so make sure that you just use a towel or something to be able to take these lights out if you've had the car on for a little bit. Once you have your light in, you simply put the cover on here and pop it back into place. Now the only one we have left is the rear. Now whenever you're looking at the rear cargo light, you can see that there's two little indentions, and it's easier just to, there we go, work off those two indentions, and you can see it pops out super easy. Now this is the light that is going to be one with the polarities on both sides. So simply going to pop this one out. I'm going to use my towel so I don't burn myself. Put the new one in. Now the new light is installed. All I have to do is simply pop this cover back on. You want to put these bottom tabs in first and then push in the top. We're good to go. Now the lights back here are a little bit tricky. You'll see a cover just like this. You'll put your pry tool, pop it out. If you look slowly here on the sides, you just pick one side, and I'll show you. You put a screw in it and then pull it down with some pliers to get this plastic piece off. Tried for a little bit with the flathead trying to get it off, but had no luck. So as you can see right here, I put a screw in the little hole, grab my pliers, simply pull down. You have to give it a little bit of force, but there's your LED. So I now have the lights installed. All I have to do now is put the cover back on and we're good to go. All set up now. Looks a whole lot better. I'll just give you a final walkthrough again. Now I really wish you could swap these out, but until there's a little bit more to it, I'm going to be holding off. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy driving and enjoy.